And turn on the. Good morning. Good morning. There. It's a beautiful morning in the city of Brownsville. So far, it's supposed to get really very hot throughout the day, and it's going to be a hot week. I was seeing somewhere that they were stating that it was going to feel like 120 degrees. It's crazy. 120 degrees. Can you imagine 120 degrees? I cannot. I can't do that. Good morning, Hector. Good morning. Good morning, Joe, Mama, and good morning. 120 degrees. But don't worry, as the PUB and ERCOT have a solution. Put your thermostat to 78 during the day and 82 at night, or 85 at night. Tan sonsos. It's not going to happen. Not in Brownsville. Guys, it's like the no dumping signs. It only encourages people to dump right there. Have you seen everywhere you see a no dumping sign in the city of Brownsville, you're going to find a heap load of trash there. Colchones, sillones, ropa. It's just piled up. And for some reason, people think it's fun and it's interesting to put the stuff at a no dumping sign. Or maybe they should put the signs in English and Spanish because maybe dompe aquí el dompe. Maybe a lot of people think that it's a good place to dump. I don't know. I hope that didn't sound too racist. It wasn't meant to sound racist. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Amelida. Good morning. Good morning, Hermosa Amelida. Frank, Mama, and good morning. Good morning. Lena, good morning. Good morning. So, my people who voted early cannot vote again today. No. You either vote early or you vote on election day. So, no double dipping. Double dipping, double dipping, double dipping. Unless you're voting for me, then you vote as many times as you can. Hey, Jeremiah. I hope your mom is feeling a lot better, but good to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, it was good to see you this morning, my man. Having an intense conversation there at Walmart early in the morning because I went to go pick up fried onions. Fried onions. Those French fried onions. I kind of like the salty taste of it, and I like the umami taste of the onions. Umami. You know, you've been watching too much Food Network when you start using words like umami. It sounds like no mommy. But that's a different story. Food Network. Picked up some French onions. What I do with the French onions, they're right there. I mix them in with my mushroom chips because I also buy these mushroom chips. These are dried out crunchy mushrooms. They're amazing. And then I lo revuelvo with the onions, and it's pretty good. It's a snack. It's actually what I eat all day long. It's good to see you this morning, Paul. Having an intense conversation with. I have 20 people who wanted to vote otra vez. Yes. I'm glad that there's excitement in the electorate, Papa. Thank you so much for doing what you do. I had a conversation today. Folks will get to choose. We'll find out who's going to serve as District 3 commissioner. And today we'll find out who's going to serve as District 4 commissioner. And the numbers should start coming out at 7. I haven't ultimately decided if we're going to do a live as the numbers roll out type of thing. It just depends. It depends if I finish my Sunday sermon for tomorrow in time, and then I'll have some time extra in the evening to do that. But I do want to go to Reynosa today. I should be in Reynosa today, sometime this afternoon. And a little bit of time in Harlingen. See what happens. Maybe I'll just stay here. Tonight I have a graduation. I forgot. Yeah, there will be no show tonight. I have a graduation party. Is there from one of my friends? I got invited to their graduation party, and I will be there. I go to anything I get invited to. I was saying the other day how a friend me invitó al carnesazo. Vente al carnesazo. And I said, okay. And I went out there after the show, like at 10 o'clock. And it was out here on Mackenzie Road. A friend of mine sat, and then I found out that he was having a birthday. And había un conjunto, a band and everything. And it was kind of funny because his uh, young child must have been like 8 or 9. Este, when they said, when they guy came close, he goes, OMG. And then my friend says, you know who that is, Pa? He goes, that's Erasmo. And it's tripping that 7, 8, 9 year olds are watching the show or on my page or on mostly on social media. And again, it does help to be the king of all social media. I can't see how long we've been on because there we've been on for like 10 minutes, 6 minutes actually. I can't tell because I can't see the screen. If I put up the light, it just glares on my glasses, and I hate that it glares on my glasses. So I'm stuck without being able to see how much time we've got and what we're doing. Uh, so what's the word on Sylvia? Did she surrender herself? Good morning. Good morning. Let me say, Hector, uh, it was the question that was most asked to me last night after the show. Did have a lot of conversations with a lot of folks, and a lot of folks were on the same page. Nothing was for sure. I think one of the things that we all believed, not only myself and individuals that were closely following as the case, but also local media, Channel 5, Mexican stations, everyone believed that she was supposed to turn herself into the courthouse yesterday at noon. I think what happened is that she turned herself in McAllen, or turned herself in directly to the facility that she was supposed to report to. I say that because no one had any word on or whereabouts. I did run in, like I mentioned yesterday, to one of the local bloggers, and the local blogger mentioned that he hoped that she didn't take the easy way out. Although I was talking to my business partner, he shared that supposedly the jail that she's supposedly going to is like a vacation, like a social club, like summer camp. So I would not be surprised at all as that she'll be spending some time in summer camp. But at least she'll be away from Brownsville to a certain degree. Will she have phone access? We'll soon to find out. Will she have online access? Vamos a ver. Este, but she is gone. She is gone. Again, I'm still waiting to get her mugshot so I can add it to my trophy case. And I literally have a little section set up for her. And I still need to get the newspaper article when she got convicted. It's in Mark's car somewhere. Somewhere. So I got to put all that together and do a little trophy case because I want to remember, guys, every day what a horrible individual she was. I had a conversation with a friend yesterday in regards to Sylvia. Then we'll go into my friend's conversation at Walmart. I had a conversation with a friend yesterday in regards to Sylvia, and apparently there might be again. I don't want to do the guessing game much anymore, but the rumor is that there's 18 indictments. sealed indictments that are going to come out, and it's everyone's best guess when they're going to be open, when they're going to be revealed. But one thing that they stated was, and just so that y'all know, is that you're not part of any. Erasmo Castro is not a part of any of those indictments. I go like, well, yeah, I need not be, because I did never stole any money. Apparently, on the indictments are current board members, some previous board members, and other individuals in the administration. And I could see where that is a fact that could happen. And by board members, again, guys, I have no doubt, Drew Brown, Drew the racist Brown, the Hitler haircut Brown, is that she's going to get indicted. Uh, I shared with a friend of mine, another friend of mine yesterday, that, you know, sorry, but I sort of feel that yeah, Bracey might suffer the consequences of having been so close to Sylvia. Minerva might be on the chopping block. We'll soon see. But it is exciting, man. It is exciting to see these indictments roll out. It's going to be good for ratings, I'll tell you that much. I mean, we'll have a lot to talk about every day, every day. It'll be great to follow those trials. Is There's individuals at TSC that are in trouble, and again, I'm sticking to my guns. Adela Garza is going to fall. There might be other board members on there that were also, indebted to Sylvia Atkinson. Remember, guys, she got hired as something high school blah blah bullcrap. She got hired as a favor to Adela Garza. I mean, they made up a position for her, and like it's the same thing with all of these governmental agencies. Every single one of them, they make up jobs for their compadres and their buddies, guys. That's why we don't get the most qualified individuals in key positions, and you'll never have an opportunity to earn good money in the city of Brownsville in any of the major departments or governmental departments. Because either you're not a part of the political machine or you refuse to play that game. It's that simple. The jobs go to the compadres and the buddies. It's just a fact. It is what it is. In regards to Sylvia's indictment, is that I was questioning because a friend showed me how to check online to see if they had already been logged into the system. I think part of the issue with not getting any information logged into the system was that, people are celebrating Juneteenth. Is that now it is a national holiday. The bill was signed yesterday. So people were celebrating Juneteenth, and a lot of different places here in Texas had closed down for business. Does that mean that the federal government should have been closed? No. But I understand why folks at the federal courthouse were not there. So maybe it's just a matter of time for it to get placed into the system. It's just not there yet. But is she gone? She is gone. She is gone. And if anyone has access to her Facebook page, let me know if you start seeing any new posts out there. As that I don't, she has a particular way of writing, so we'll know if they're coming from her or they're coming from another one of their family, her family members. But again, I don't mean to sound like, hey, go stalk her page, but yeah, go stalk her page. My best guess is that we're not going to be seeing any. If her page is still up, actually, my best guess is that we're not going to be seeing any posts from her for a while. At least she gets settled in to federal pen, and then we'll have the opportunity, guys, to go visit the penitentiary, and not necessarily walk in, but we could visit it virtually and see the accommodations at said jail. I think that's one of the things that we could find online. If not, we could probably get some information as to, a day in the life of Sylvia. We could actually have a show, a complete show like that. A day in the life of Sylvia now compared to 3 years ago when she was at the highest point in her corruptive castle. Corruptive castle. Oh, freeze frame. Otra vez. Really? Free. That might be you. There was nothing on her turning herself in at all. There sure wasn't. Good morning. Morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hola, Dr. A went finally. Yeah, yeah, Dr. A is gone. Uh, can I show you where, in fact, she was taken, picked up, and everything else? I cannot. I do not have that. But I did contact a couple of folk that might have some insight or some a little bit an ounce more of information. She's gone. Just want the physical proof to prove it. Seeing is believing, and let me tell you, I think that more people are going to start to be vocal in regards to all the crap that she placed individuals through. I'm excited about that too. I'm waiting to hear some amazing stories. These indictments are taking forever. They surely are. They're taking a lot more time than we want them to take. But that's just the way the federal government moves. They're so super slow. Super slow. Good morning. Sylvia better in a federal prison today. Better be in a, they better not be trying to pull the wool over our eyes and leave her at home without anyone knowing it. You know, it's trippy, but I don't think that there's nothing filed where any motion has been made in order to stay her case or stay at home. So my best guess is no, she's going in. She's already in, my best guess. She's already in. We just haven't gotten the documentation. And again, that's just the way the federal government works. Uh, Someone was saying that they were probably, I can't remember who it was, that they were probably going to place her far, far away, like Tennessee or Indiana or something, just to make it even harder for family members to go up there and visit. Now, remember that the local judge stated that it was going to be somewhere in South Texas, but that's just para entregarse. After a while, I think that individuals maybe get shipped out.
They try to keep them close.
Huh?
They try to keep them close to home.
They try to keep them close to home. Oh, maybe they try to keep them close to home. I don't know. I figured that they were going to do the opposite, but we'll see. We'll find out. I remember when Villalobos was sent to Tennessee or Kentucky. Was it Tennessee or Kentucky?
It's possible.
It's possible. También Limas. When Limas got busted, I think wasn't Limas up north somewhere. We'll see. Again, there's just a lot of information that we don't have as of right now. And again, a lot of us, for a lot of the people here in the city of Brownsville, this is actually one of the first federal indictment cases that they've had an opportunity to live in. Remember, Limas was busted like 20 some years ago. Wasn't it 20 years ago? 14 years ago. So again, a lot of the folk were small children back then. Even Villalobos, man, Villalobos was 8 years ago, I think, if I'm not mistaken, guys. 8 years. And, nothing against Armando. Armando, more power to you, bro. You did your time. Este, you did your time. I hope that things are different for you. I hope that everyone has an opportunity to for reformation. And God bless, Federal is cushy. Yeah, I hear that a lot. That's what friends have been telling me. Good morning, El Gallo de Joe Valdez. Good morning. Good morning. I can't see crud. Oh, there we are. Good job. Hey, you give a shout out to my friend's wife, Wendy Garza. Happy birthday, Wendy. I love Wendy. Uh, Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Wendy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Wendy. Love you, mi amor. I think she is under custody but relocated somewhere else while she squeals like a pig. Diga marrana. It's kind of funny, but I did put a post yesterday in the morning where, like, I was like, it was a cartoon that I think a friend of mine made that where I was like throwing her off the not the shelf, throwing her off the cliff, the cliff shelf. I was throwing her off the cliff. Facebook took it down, and they said it goes against our standards. I said, shut up. So I did debate the post, guys. It was a cartoon. I didn't even make it, but it was funny as crud. So I argued against it. We'll see what their determination is. I don't see how that went against anything. Good morning, Guapo. That's me. Thank you, Hermosa Jail Johnson. Dang it. I hope they move her to another state. She'll be managing her corruption from prison if she's nearby. She will never change. Once a crook, always a crook. Well, if federal pen is as cushy as people are telling me it is, supposedly that she'll still have phone access, guys. And that's trippy. I'm sure that the feds are going to be listening in to every single conversation. But yeah, it kind of sucks that she's still going to have access to telephone and internet. I hope that that's not the case, but we'll see. We'll find out. How considerate of them to keep her near her family after all the damage she caused other people's family. Now, let me say, guys, Ladybug is correct. This woman is evil incarnate. I mean, if she had the opportunity, she would destroy your life. I had a conversation with a friend last night as well, and made mention. They said, I mean, the evidence is as hard as they came after you. And I said, yeah. And a lot of people, you know, a lot of people bought into that crap. I mean, she went out there and literally tried to destroy my life. But that's one of the reasons why I fought her tooth and nail. Because, first of all, the allegations were completely 100%, a million times false. And, you know, it's one of those things where a lot of people want to believe the crap that sometimes is said about an individual. I mean, people como get desperately want to, and I shared this with a friend. You know, the people who love you, who care about you, you know, they're not going to believe the crap that they spew. It's the people that hate you that no matter how outlandish, how ridiculous the accusation is, they'll believe it and they'll spread it. They'll say, "No, it's got to be true. It's got to be true." And I'm sorry, and that's one of the reasons why Minerva, Prisi, Drew, and Sylvia is to have a very very special place inside of me that I'm waiting to quench as soon as they all get brought back down to justice. And I'm sorry, just by attrition, Prisi should have stood up to Sylvia. And again, as much as individuals want to make her out as the most innocent of them all, in that bunch, guys, no one was innocent. They knew that Sylvia, everyone in the community knew that Sylvia was stealing from our students, stealing from our staff. Unfortunately for us, too many of the staff followed in her bullcrap. They followed her bullcrap. And to this day, there's a lot of staff out there that to this day defend her. I mean, how stupid do can you be? I mean, how stupid is that everything that I've stated in regards to Sylvia's Atkinson case has come into fruition, has been found to be true. And again, folks, it's not that ay, le deseamos que le vaya mal a la mendiga, but ya queremos que nos vaya bien a nosotros, the people of Brownsville. It's that simple. Screw the corrupt political machine. And I'm sorry, guys, the guys that are in there right now, the Joey Lopez's, the Eddie Garcias, the Rose Gowan, John Cowan, all these people, guys, De La Garza, they all need to go. They all need to go, guys. All of them. Hector Johnson. Attorney Jody Young is the man. Jody Young did an amazing job, guys. Jody did an amazing, amazing job. And there was no way that this one was going to escape. Like I said before, federal prison is not a country club. The only difference from state prison is the food is better in federal. But other than that, it's the same conditions and the same. Maybe. And in federal, you serve all your time, no early release at all. I I heard that at least there's 50, at least 52 days
every year.
every year that you could qualify for good behavior and stuff. So if that is the case, then my timeline, 4 to 6 years, is 100% correct.
And there's a year potential halfway house.
A what?
A year potential halfway.
A year potential halfway house. Federal prisons have theaters and golf. It's just the time they put in, especially if it's their first time. Yeah, I'd agree with that, Ben. I Huh?
Still sucks.
What?
Still sucks.
Yeah, it still sucks. Let me tell you, you could lock me up in a palace. I'm still locked up. Tell someone something bad about an individual and people will believe it without proof. Tell me something good about the same individual and people start questioning everything. El gallo de Joe Valdez salió philosopher. Eee! El Socrates, el gallo de Socrates. She tried to mess me up, but what man meant for evil, God turned into good. My testimony gives God all the glory. I hope Dr. A gets a Gideon Bible in prison and turns her life around. Uh, so do I. I hope for reformation, guys. I hope that she comes out a different person. I just don't see it in her. She is evil, folks. Guys, I have sat next to this monster. Este, uh, in many occasions, guys. She is evil. Not an ounce of repentance in her body. Maybe that'll change. Again, everyone can change, guys. Maybe that'll change in these 4 to 6 years that she's away. I just don't see it. She's conniving. She's vindictive. She has decimated several individuals, not only at the district, has hurt a lot of families out here. A lot of families. But one of the things that I think is, and I know that's not your case, Paul, but she hurt a lot of people who shy away from voting, you know, and are not part of the electoral process, guys, because to them it doesn't matter. So what happens is it doesn't affect her. That's why she kept on. She won her election by such a wide margin, guys. Besides the fact that she had no opponent, she was running against ¿cómo se llamaba? I can't even remember his name. Rigo. She was running against Rigo. Nothing against Rigo, but Rigo had very little knowledge in regards to the subject matter at hand. Didn't run a good race. And then she other opponent was Chirinos, and Chirinos didn't run a race at all. I think mostly it was because he was dealing with his wife's medical issues. More power to him, guys. I'm not judging them, but again, she had no opponent. She won her election hand-heartedly, and let me say, if I'll say this and I'll say it again, if she would have uh, placed herself on the ballot, she would have won again. That's how crazy and stupid the electorate is here in the city of Brownsville. She would have won easily, easily. Jody Young is the good. Yes, Jody Young is amazing. Oh, really? They have theaters in prison? I don't know if theaters, but I'm sure that they have movie night. I learned that from the Green Mile, the movie picture show. Do you think the prison is a white collar prison or she mixed with rapist murders? No, I think it's going to be one of those cushy kid prisons. It's going to be one of those prisons where it's first time offender. I mean, didn't really kill anyone. She tried to destroy people. She didn't really kill anyone. But again, one of the things that the government, and I shared this with the federal government when I spoke with them, they don't care. They don't care if someone is out there trying to destroy your life by defamation, manipulation, or whatever the stuff. I mean, they don't care. They just want their guy or their gal, and they don't care how much you're suffering, what's going on. They don't care. I learned that during that year, the 2019, and it is a lesson very, very well learned. Government doesn't care. They do not care. They just want to get their individual, which it's a double-edged sword. Great in the sense that someone needs to go after the corrupt political machine here locally because no one else is doing anything about it except myself. I am the only one that has been vocal, with the exception, well, vocal. I will say that there are some bloggers that sometimes write against the corrupt political machine, but mostly here in the city of Brownsville, it's just me. Just me. Sylvia will never change. She will never change. I agree with Kat. Sylvia is evil incarnate. And if she could decimate your life, your existence to make her a buck, It's exactly what she will do. And it's very unfortunate because all her family is cut the same way. And I don't mean that as a personal attack. It's all cut the same way. As someone was posted on the blog how Sylvia had decimated the Atkinson name. I don't think it was just Sylvia who put tarnish on the Atkinson name. I think there was a tarnish on the Atkinson name for a while already. Sylvia just sealed the deal for them. But with that said, again, guys, the Atkinsons still have support here in the city of Brownsville. It's crazy. It's crazy. If you go to a minimum security, you have work release and you can earn money doing jobs. She could teach inmates how to read or write. In federal, where there are white collar crimes, people know how. I would not be surprised. It would probably be the last teaching she ever does because she is scheduled to lose her teaching certificates. She's going to lose her superintendency certificate, her teaching certificate, not her doctorates, but she will lose certification to teach. Just saw your papa at the outdoor mall. Yes! He does that every Saturday. Actually, I'm going to go take his truck in a little bit. Got to go pick up some cereal. She is mixed in with tax evasion, food stamp fraud, Medicare fraud, and crime against the federal government. Puro lightweight. Yeah, it's puro lightweight, guys. And it's trippy because remember the Fajita Bandit? Does everyone remember you remember the Fajita Bandit?
I heard about it.
I mean, the guy got 50 years. 50 years. Guys, something about raza, but you don't mess with fajitas. 50 years. Maybe 52 years. Can't remember. 50.
Unlike Sylvia, who you saved them.
Unlike Sylvia, who stole millions and millions. I mean, the Fajita Bandit, stole $1.2 million in fajitas. That's how much they pinned on him. Sylvia stole 10 times that amount in her tenure, guys. She got 4 to 6 years. That's what happens, guys, when you have money. When you have money, guys, you serve less time. Este, just the way the facts. That's the way it is. Ni modo. Ni llorar es bueno. Federal prison or state prison rarely changes people. Yeah, let me say and I think federal prison is going to do a lot lesser job of that. Seriously doubt she will be reformed and changed. Her family and supporters share her twisted values. 100%. She is nutsos. That's what you make statements that are and may be considered false. You may also be considered part of the corrupt political machine. I'm saying those who live in glass houses also shouldn't throw rocks. Prove it, baby. Prove it. It's that simple. And I've been very consistent, Julia, in providing the evidence, documentation, recordings in regards to Sylvia Atkinson's corruption, Drew Brown's corruption, Prissy Roca Tipton's agree with it. Proof. I warned my community what was going to happen with Baltasar Salazar, Julia. Again, it happened. Again, proven right. So prove that I am a part of the corrupt political machine, you imbecile.
Why so fake?
Just prove it. Show,
She got convicted.
yeah, show something. Show evidence. Algo. Something, Julia. Or else you're just talking out of the orifice that you use the most. So, stupid. It's because those fajitas were going to the state-run facilities. Woo! Don't mess with people's fajitas. Done. Stay tuned this evening. Shut up, you stupid woman.
Trying to get ratings.
Yeah. It's those fajitas. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. Oh my God, Julia is one of those morons that is a Sylvia supporter to till the death. A Sylvia supporter will always be a Sylvia supporter, and again, part of the corrupt political machine, part of the same old process, guys. Nothing changes, so I don't care. One of the things that I shared with a friend of mine yesterday, who was very very close, 100%. One of my friends that was very close to our situation while on the board made mention, este, how pathetic and how stupid the accusations that these people were making out there. And again, guys, it's fact. Stupid woman. What's in the city water? A bunch of accidents is late. It's crazy, guys. Accidents everywhere, everywhere. Last night, my goodness gracious, in the middle of the show, we had an accident out there at Lotus on Price Road, and I'm going like, damn. I mean, is everyone out there as they're crashing into buildings? The new thing or what? Oh no, not Julie again. Yeah, stupid. She needs to go make another fake account. Maybe Julia owes her job to Sylvia. She owes something to Sylvia. Let me tell you. Yeah, it's always the same people, man. The same Sylvia supporting people, same people that are always a part of the Trey Mendez, Eddie Garcia, the Eddie Trevino Jr. groups. Screw Joey Lopez people. Screw you all. ¿Qué tal te cae unos huevos rancheros? Depende del ranchero. Wow, enter the Atkins supporters still defending Jessica even now. How just pathetic. They are pathetic. And again, guys, one of the things that they'll never grasp and understand is is how vile of an individual this person is. And again, she's friends with no one. That's what a lot of the people don't know. She is friends with absolutely no one. And the first chance she gets to screw you over, guys, she will. Again, just to make herself a buck or two. My wife witnessed that accident by Lotus and was actually almost rear-ended as of it. They said the driver was trying to flee the accident and looked very intoxicated. He was probably looking for munchies in all the wrong places because let me tell you, Lotus is got decent food. That Lotus restaurant is okay. It's always a hit and miss when I go there. I like the Lotus Cafe on Boca Chica. That one, I think, maybe one time of all the times I've been there have I had some not so great food. But most of the time, the food there is amazing. That Lotus on Price Road, not so much. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Practice what you preach. No le hagas caso a gente loca. Yeah, that's stupid. Joey Lopez people, that's why I won't vote for Pedro Cardenas. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Again, I really wish that Pedro Cardenas would have been a little bit more vocal and a lot less connected to Joey Lopez people. But it is what it is, guys. Is that today we'll find out if it's going to be Jessica Monte Bradshaw or Roy de los Santos for District 3 or Pedro Cardenas or Ben Nice for District 4. I will say that as per the conversation I had with my friend this morning, not much is going to change. One of the things that I think it benefits the city of Brownsville in having Jessica Puente Bradshaw as District 3 commissioner is that we'll have someone on there that's going to be very, very vocal and going to be sharing with the people of Brownsville everything that is going on. I am 100% sure. While Mr. De Los Santos will be again part of the system and everything will be hidden. And one of the things that I shared with her this morning was because she brought up the all the racist, homophobic flyer that went out, and I said, "It's Rodrigo Moreno." It's the same thing that happened with con Nerth Kalonsky. Exactly the same thing. Sorry, Ben Nice is no better. He has zero communication with citizens. Only now, as he sees his seat is in question, does he put on a show. I agree with Ladybug, and that's why I've shared exactly the same comment. We're screwed. We're screwed. And I was so disappointed. I had high hopes for you. I believed in you until you blocked me. Shut up, Julia. You're like this annoying stalker, man. Again, you go out there and you make claims in regards to Erasmo being corrupt, and then you think I want to have you on my stupid page? Show your evidence, you imbecile. You stupid moron. Show your imbeciles o cállate el hocico. It's that simple. Put up or shut up. That's simple. But go annoy somebody else. Go annoy somebody else. Produce some evidence. And let me tell you, Julia, if for 1 second, you think that the individuals that I recently ran against, the individuals I recently ran against, wouldn't put out any information in regards to Erasmo being corrupt, they would have put it out, Julia. But you're talking out of your arse, out of your rear end, because you're a stupid, corrupt political machine follower or supporter. You voted for Sylvia Atkinson. You still support Sylvia Atkinson. So get off my damn page. It's that simple. Just get off my damn page. True. Sucky candidate number one, sucky candidate number two. It is a toss up. Can't handle the heat in kitchen. Shut up, you imbecile. Is she blocked? Why is she on your? She's a moron, imbecile. Eso era what you tell her, imbecile. Julia should come on the show and see how it goes. Maybe she won't. They won't, because at the end of the day, they have nothing. I give her the opportunity to come on a live from wherever, whatever rock she resides under. Give her the opportunity. Come on and produce the evidence of Erasmo being a part of the corrupt political machine. You imbecile. Julia, go make your own live chat, imbecile. Julia, if this is not your cup of tea, move on, please. She's an imbecile. Yes, I will. Shut up, moron. Beautiful way to start a Saturday morning. Moron. My lord. These people would bite their nose to spite their face. Bite off their nose to spite their face. That's what these people do. They don't care. Imbecile. Sylvia lover. Sylvia lovers. Bleh. 45 minutes, guys. It's really 42, but it's close to 45. By the time we wrap up, we should be done. I have one wedding tomorrow, and I have a couple set up for. No, yeah, a couple set up for the week. I will be in going to be out for the 4th of July weekend. I will be traveling to Merida, Yucatan. But it'll be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So only a couple of shows will be will be disrupted. All the rest will continue to be. Guys, it's about that time. Guys, have a great day. Social distance, face coverings, hand sanitizer, if that's what you want to do. What's the bigger problem, brother? The drivers or the corruption? Oh, the corruption, Papa. But yeah, as of recent, it just feels like the drivers are all plum loco in la cabeza. Guys, and I'm going to say a lot of these folks that are out there causing these accidents are just driving too slow. I'm blaming it on the slow people driving out there. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Guys, got to go pick me up some cereal. Going to go get me a truckload of cereal. And no show tonight. I actually have a graduation party to go to, which is good. I didn't necessarily want to have a show. And tomorrow is Father's Day. So to all and everyone out there that is a father, happy Father's Day. And I hope you get to celebrate with yours or honor. Thank you, amor. Or honor those that have long since passed. Guys, have a great weekend, a great Saturday. Stay strong. Ladybug. Vindication is not easy to accept. You have done well, and at least for now, one snake is caged. One down. More to go. It's all the idiots who think they own the road because they got a Mercedes or a Tahoe. Guys, I'll see you Monday morning. A short show Monday morning. I do have my first colonoscopy appointment. I actually might do the show from the car. It's just Well, they explained how everything is going to be done, and some people said that they probably wouldn't be too keen on us recording my butt being poked. But we'll see what happens. Guys, have a great day, a great weekend, and I'll see you Monday morning at 9 a.m. Guys, be good to each other, and please continue to be good to me.